I'm gonna be straight with you. I went 40 days of no posting, completely dark, no content, nothing. And it wasn't out of pure laziness. The AI influencer income I had been putting work in to get took a serious, massive hit. And it wasn't just me, it was a lot of people in the same industry doing things like that, getting flagged by the platforms, getting warnings, the AI process, all of that when they're trying to impersonate a real human being. Because the platforms changed the rules, because the platforms changed the rules, the reach dropped dramatically. And then in regards to the flagging, there was literally zero reach on those days, which went on for weeks and even months on some accounts. The revenue dried up and I genuinely did not know what the fix was. So the depressing thing was I started to slowly watch something that I built just die off. And at the end of the day, it stopped working for a little bit. And that does something to you mentally. I'm not gonna pretend it doesn't, but I didn't sit still just thinking about it. I went back to my roots, unfortunately, and I did not want to do this, but I went back to cold calling businesses just to try to keep the money flowing while I figured things out. And so I kept the AI influencers running at an absolute minimum, trying to keep it from taking up my day at all. So I was working on offers, tried some things, did some market research, failed at some of the things. And then 7 days ago, I started posting content again consistently. We say consistently for 7 days. Well, that's when you keep going though. And the cool thing though is within those 7 days, the YouTube content has consistently been hitting over 1,000 views. And then the agency YouTube channel hit over 400 views on day 2 without any subscribers, without any followers. So that's a plus. And then the AI influencer, even though I tried, not gonna lie, I was gonna actually drop them. They hit 1.1 million views in the last 28 days altogether. So that seems to be popping up again. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not putting all my eggs in that basket though. And I'm 38, I'm not where I wanna be yet. I don't want to be that dude that's struggling to think about where is the next rent going to come? Where is the next paycheck going to come from? What am I going to do next month? How am I going to? Yeah, I think about vacations. How am I going to take another vacation that I'm going to actually enjoy? You know, how am I going to take care of the people in my life? How am I going to pay this next bill? That's not the situation I want to be in. If I'm going at this headstrong, I'm not going to quit. Any of you can relate to that whatsoever and you're starting over. I went from 18K a month back to literally zero almost overnight. And I had to scramble to figure things out. And if you can relate to something like that and you have bills to pay, people to feed, and you want to be in a better situation, follow along. I'm going to show you my journey. I'm documenting everything.